न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा विषमे भवाम्बुधो कृपया तव पादपङ्कजस्थितधूलि सदृशं विचिन्तयाम् नयनं गलदश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गदहृदया गिरा पुलकैर्निचितं वपुकद तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति युगायितं निमीषेण चक्षुषा प्रावृषायितं शून्यायितं जगत्सर्वं गोविन्द विरहेण मे आश्लस्य वा पादरतं पिनस्तु माम् अदर्शनं मर्महतं करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विददातु लम्पटो मत्प्राणनाथस्तु स एव नापराम्. Translation. Glories to Sri Krishna Sankirtana, which cleanses the heart of all dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtana movement is a prime benediction for humanity. At large, it spreads the rays of benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us easily. It enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benedictions to living beings. And thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. Oh my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names. But I'm so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige. One should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the autumn at your lotus feet. Oh my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love falling constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up and when will the hair of my body stand on the end at the recitation of your name? Oh Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrent of rain, and I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipable Lord unconditionally. If one recites or hears these 8 verses of instruction by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his ecstatic love and devotion for Krishna increases day by day. Jai Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Now I will read the 10 offenses to the holy name. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2. To consider the name of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal or to be independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the order of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activity Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have a complete faith in chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining today's Bhakti Sangha conference call. Wishing all of you happy Balaram Purnima. May I know who all joined this morning?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Arvind Daksha from Chicago. Happy Balaram Purnima to everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, happy Balaram Purnima Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for joining and giving your recitation. Welcome to the call.
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण।
निमिता गंधरी का माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम शिला प्रभुपाद की जय गुरु महाराज की जय प्रीति दासी फ्रॉम शार्लोट हरे कृष्ण एंड हैप्पी बलराम पूर्णिमा टू एवरीवन इन यूट्यूब हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and happy Balaram Purnima, Mataji. Hari Bol.
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devi Dasi from Chicago. Happy Balram Purnima to you and everyone.
Hare Krishna, Yashumati Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your recitation in early morning and mid morning call, Mataji. Happy Balaram Purnima, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Hare Bol.
Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Vinta Mataji, your Guru Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devi Dasi from Lal. Hare Krishna. Happy
Hare Krishna,
Balaram
Krishna
Purnima.
Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and blessing all of us with your sweet association. Happy Balaram Purnima. Hari Bol.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavats Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vardna from Antlatna Mataji. Wish you all happy Balaram Purnima Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Vardhana Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and thank you for all wonderful services. Happy Balaram Purnima.
Hare Krishna Vanita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all the assembled devotees. This is Indulekha Karuna Devi Dasi from Elcon. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your wonderful services and wish you a very, very happy Balram Purnima.
Hare Krishna in the Leka Karna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji. Wishing you the same, Mataji. Happy Balaram Purnima. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shamagori Devi Dasi from Charlotte and wishing you and every devotee a happy Balaram Purnima. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Shyam Gauri Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Happy Balaram Purnima Mataji to you too. And thank you Mataji for all your wonderful services. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji, for your services.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Balaram. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Happy Rakhi and Balaram Purnima.
Okay. Hare Krishna Balavrinda. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Happy Balaram Purnima. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Little early to start.
Yeah, it's little early, Mataji. I'm trying to share the screen for this one. I will recite this one. I don't know if it is open. It is open. I don't wait.
We
Hare
can do
Krishna,
introduction, Mataji.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Introduction is also very small, Mataji. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay, I will just recite this 3 times, Mataji. Oh, this is blocking. Okay. Namaste Halagraha, Namaste Musalayuda, Namaste Revati Kanta, Namaste Bhaktavassala, Namaste Dharanidhara, Namaste Bhalanama Shrestha, Pralambhare, Namaste Stu एहिमां कृष्णपूर्वजां नमस्ते अलग्राहा नमस्ते मुसलायुधा नमस्ते रेवती कान्ता नमस्ते भक्तवत्सलाम् नमस्ते धरणीधरा नमस्ते बलनामश्रेष्ठा प्रलम्बारे नमस्तेस्तु एहि मां कृष्णपूर्वजा नमस्ते हलग्राह नमस्ते मुसलायुधा नमस्ते रेवती कान्ता नमस्ते भक्तवत्सला नमस्ते धरणीधरा नमस्ते बलनामश्रेष्ठा प्रलम्बारे नमस्तेस्तु एहि मां कृष्णपूर्वजा बलराम पूर्णिमा की जय. Hari bol. Yeah, I just wanted to recite since the time was there. Yeah, Mataji, now I'll start the recording. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Wishing all of you happy Balaram Purnima. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Nityananda Prabhu to enlighten us on the topic of Lord Balaram, glories of Balaram. Now I will hand over the call to Sunil Prabhu. Sunil Prabhu, over to you for the introduction.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So today's speaker is His Grace Nityananda Prabhu, a senior brahmachari from Sri Sri Radhagopinath Temple. Prabhuji originally hailing from Ramantapuram, Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. Prabhuji joined the ashram at the young age of 19. He served for a decade in the Sri Sri Radhagopinath Temple and then studied under the auspicious Srila Prabhupada disciple, His Grace Gopi Prandhana Prabhu for 3 years. Prabhuji preaches in English and Tamil languages. Hare Krishna, over to you, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I don't think so. Prabhuji is there. I will pause the recording here and then I will continue. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण राम कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे Shama Gauri Mataji, did you call Prabhuji? Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare
He's coming,
Hare Krishna
Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Mataji, Prabhuji has
Ram
joined.
Hare. Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji has joined.
Oh, okay. I did not see because I was sharing the screen. I couldn't see that. Okay. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji, for joining and giving your valuable time and association this morning and enlightening on the special festival topic, Glories of Lord Balaram, on this auspicious day of Balaram Purnima. Prabhuji, are you ready? Please let us know whenever you are ready. Please start your camera so that we know that, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah, now we can see you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhu, for joining and enlightening us on the topic of Lord Balarama today on this auspicious day. Prabhu, please take over the call. Very happy to see you after a long time. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Satvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा. My humble pranams to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Thank you for giving me this seva of special celebration of Sri Balaram Jayanti. Those who are in India, I hope we are all celebrating tomorrow in all the places. I don't know about the other places. Is it same like tomorrow or day of tomorrow or today? I'm not sure. But anyway, the Balaram Jayanti festival is more or less started. So this Balaram Jayanti festival is quite unique for Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. It is not seen so much in other Sampradaya, at least in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya or Madhya Sampradaya, there is no celebration of separately as Balaram Jayanti so much. But Gaudiya Vaishnavas give so much importance for this festival, and we do it with so much of joy and happiness, sweet festival. Why it is so important and what are the significance of this festival? is a topic which I was being ordered to speak about, speak in this place here. So I seek all the blessings of the Vaishnavas. Balarama, our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, we understand that our essence of our Sampradaya is worshipping of Radha and Krishna. And that Krishna is not any Krishna, Krishna Vrindavan, Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanaya, Tadhama Vrindavanam, Ramya Kachite Upasana Vrajavadu Vargenaya Kalpita, Srimad Bhagavatam Pramana Mamalam, Prema Pumartho Mahan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamitam Tatradarona Paraha. Thus, our worshipable Lord is Krishna of Vrindavan. Not only Krishna is worshipable, Tadhama Vrindavanam, even Vrindavan Dhama is also worshipable. So that means Krishna means not alone. Krishna means we never worship Krishna alone. We never worship Narayana alone, or Ram alone, or Varaha Vamana alone. We worship along with his energies. That's our main understanding of the all the Vaishnava Sampradayas, especially Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradayas. That's why Prabhupada often says Krishna is never alone. Somebody painted a picture of Krishna alone, keeping his hand on his head. So then Prabhupada said that why Krishna is alone? So Krishna is never alone. Krishna is either with the gopis or with the gopas or with at least with the cows or with the trees, Vrindavan forest, Yamuna mountain. So sometimes this impersonalists, they show some picture of Krishna just alone, kind of just Krishna alone, with some light coming from him. So that's very unpalatable for the devotees. So Krishna is never alone, and we don't like to say Krishna alone. Neither he himself likes. So Eko Bahushyam, Krishna expanded himself for this purpose to enjoy the rasa Eko Bahushyam. Ekaha, Krishna is one, Bahushyam. Eko Bahushyam Prajaya. In order to expand Krishna, in order to enjoy rasa, Krishna expanded. Just like Prabhupada gives the example of a man and women, they expand through their children so that they can have variety of happiness in life. Correct. So Putrahinam Griham Shunyam. So a king is not happy if just he is alone in a palace. King means a kingdom, palace, praja, soldiers. So that is kingdom. That is king. So similarly, Krishna means not alone. He is always with his energies. So when we talk about Krishna's energies, it is categorically divided into three. Krishna's energies are divided into three. Krishna's Shakti is divided into three. He is Samvit Shakti, Sandhini Shakti, and Hladini Shakti. These are the Krishna's three primary Shaktis, and all other Shaktis are in these different categories. So, what are these Shaktis? That is very important for the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. So, Krishna, the definition of Krishna is that he who attracts everybody. He who attracts everybody, and he who is attractive for he who attractive for everybody. So that attractiveness of Krishna is not like the material attraction, which is only stays for some time and disappears. And material happiness has this problem. It is temporary and it is it has a beginning and it has an end. That's just temporary. But spiritual happiness is not like that. It is eternal, always increasing. It's not a static. So Krishna means all attractive. So that Krishna who is all attractive, he is, in order to enjoy pastimes, have a pleasure, Krishna expands. So when Krishna expands, he expands as a first expansion. Krishna expands into Balaram. So Balaram is the first expansion of Krishna. So this is something very little difficult to understand. That Balaram, Krishna, they are all eternal. At the same time, Balaram is expanding from Krishna. How can you understand that? Balaram is coming from Krishna, but Balaram is eternal. Anything is eternal, how it has coming from him. So that is Achintya. But nevertheless, when Prabhupada was asked, what is the difference between Balaram and Krishna? Prabhupada said there is no difference at all. There is no difference between Balaram and Krishna. Only difference between Krishna and Balaram is that Krishna is dark in complexion, Balaramji is white in complexion. Krishna is like a dark monsoon cloud, and Balaramji is like summer white cloud during the time of summer time. So that is only difference. So in this way, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and his first expansion is Balaram. So how do we, both are Supreme Lord. So then how do we identify their individuality? So our Shastra says, Krishna is Savior Bhagavan. That Bhagavan who is the worshipable object of everybody. And who is Balaramji? Balaramji is Sevaka Bhagavan. He is a primary devotee who serves Krishna. Amongst the servants of Krishna, Balaramji is greatest. So he is called as Sevaka Bhagavan. That's the only difference. And Balaramji is the king of all the servants. Why is king of all the servants? Because Balaramji is special, that he expands himself into various forms to serve Krishna. Yes, he can expand himself into 5 different forms to serve Krishna and 5 different rasas. So Shastras mention that generally the devotees are stuck to one particular rasa relationship with Krishna, as a cowherd boy or as a servant or as a parent or as a conjugal lover. But Balaramji expands himself into all these 5 rasas. Why? Because that is his enthusiasm. That is his enthusiasm to give pleasure to Krishna. Sevaka Bhagavan. So as he himself, Balaramji exhibits the quality of being a primary servant of Krishna and Dasya Bhava. Balaram is always ready to serve Krishna. And also Balaramji, before before the Dasya Rasa, there is Shanta Rasa. Balaramji expands himself as the ornament of Krishna. Balaramji is expanding himself as the clothes Krishna is wearing. Balaramji expands himself and as Krishna as his shoes in Dwaraka. And Balaramji expands his umbrella. Balaramji expands further as his bed, as his cushion. So in this way, when Balaramji expands Ananta Shesha, he becomes his serpent bed of Krishna, Lord. In this way, Balaramji expands as a Shantarasa, as a Dasyarasa, he serves Krishna. Then as in Vrindavan, Balaramji, even his elder brother, he serves Krishna. And also, Krishna and Balaram, as we say, they are brothers. So naturally, they are friendly, having primarily a friendly relationship. So that's why Balaramji is called as elder brother. So elder brother is friendly. So Balaramji is also the category of Sakhya Rasa. He's friendly with Krishna. Friend relationship with Krishna. So another rasa is involved, Balaram. And as an elder brother, he is also related to Krishna as the Vatsalya Bhava. He advises Krishna. He whenever Krishna Balaram go for herding the cows, Mother Yashoda tells Balaram, okay, you are elder brother, you should protect Krishna. Right? In this way, Balaramji also becomes like a elder, as in a Vatsalya Bhava serves Krishna. Then as a in the conjugal mode, Balaramji expands himself as Ananga Manjari and also serves Krishna. This way, all the 5 rasas Balaramji serves, that is his enthusiasm. Further, Balaramji is also to be understood as a Krishna's special potency. Just like we discussed, Krishna has 3 potencies, Sandhini, Samvit and Hladini. So the Krishna's Hladini potency is Srimati Radharani. What is Hladini? Hladini means pleasure. So Hladini potency gives pleasure to Krishna. So the pleasure giving potency of Krishna is Hladini potency. Personified Hladini potency is Srimati Radharani. And Balaramji, how a person experiences pleasure, when a person experiences pleasure when there is suitable arrangement, so there should be a place, there should be arrangement, there should be various varieties of pertaining to all our different senses. So in that way, the Goloka Vrindavana is expanded, manifest, so that Krishna can have greatest pleasure while doing pastimes with Srimati Radharani, is personification of Hladini potency. So in that way, the Goloka Vrindavana is nothing but Shri Balaramji's potency. So Goloka Vrindavana's existence is called existential potency. Just like the Earth planet is rotating in its orbit because of some potency. Just like the Earth has a potency to attract whatever thrown out, that being pulled down is a gravitational force they call it. There is some potency Earth has by which it attracts the object, goes up and it pulls them down. Similarly, the moon or sun planet, they have different potencies. Those potencies are nothing but Krishna's potency. Dharayam yaham vojasa. So, for the moon, the potency of give rasa, somo bhutva rasatmakaha. So, Krishna gives rasa to the vegetable from the moon planet, that is Krishna's potency. Similarly, the spiritual world is on its place. It is existing in the spiritual realm. That existential potency is called a Sandhini potency. So that is Sri Balaramji. So Balaramji is a Sandhini potency. And then we also have Samvit potency. What is Samvit potency? Samvit potency is understanding, knowledge, consciousness, awareness. So that is called as Samvit potency. Vit means to know. Veda is coming from the root word Vit. So that Samvit potency is Balabhadra, Baladeva. So in this way, Balaramji is Krishna's Sandhini potency. So through Balaramji is Adhara Shakti, is existential potency based on which Krishna have all his pastimes. Krishna enjoys all his pastimes. So in this way, there is these 3 potencies: Sandhini potency, Samvit potency, and Hladini potency. So without the Sandhini potency, Samvit potency, Hladini Shakti cannot act properly. So that's why we need to have first understanding of the Sandhini and Samvit potency. Then only we can understand the Hladini potency. That's why Prabhupada's understanding is that first one should understand Balaramji nicely. One should approach Balaram. Then only one can go to understanding of Radha and Krishna. So that way, Balaramji is very important understanding in the worship of Radha and Krishna. So that Balaram is although eternal, just like Krishna is always eternal, but at the same time Krishna descends down for performing pastime. Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dushkrita dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So Krishna descends down, and when Krishna descends down like this, what is his expectation? Though he could do this sadhu paritrana and dushta vinasham, he can do it without he himself coming down. But his main purpose of coming down is to attract the conditioned souls towards his lotus feet. He wanted to show his beautiful guna rupa leela by which the conditions will be attracted towards him. And Krishna says, Janma karma cha me divyam yevam yove tattvataha tektva deham punarjanma naiti mameti sorjuna. That if anybody understand my birth and pastimes, they will be delivered from these clutches of material birth and death, and they will never come back again to this material world. So that is a pastime of Krishna's compassion of Krishna. So then how Krishna descends? So Krishna's descending is not like our birth in this world. Out of our karma, we are forced to appear in this material world. Krishna comes on his feet. Sambhavami Atmamaya. So when Krishna comes down, similarly, Balaramji is also in the Krishna category. Krishna category means he is also the God category. As a Sevaka Bhagavan, he is also coming out of his sweet will to assist Krishna. So Bhagavatam explains the great pastime of Krishna's appearance, Balaramji's appearance. So Krishna's appearance, before Krishna's appearance, Balaramji's appearance, right? So in the previous incarnation, as Prabhupada and Chaitanya Charitamrita also mentioned, that Balaramji, when Lord Ram appears, Balaramji appears as Lakshman. So that's why Lakshmana is called as Ramanuja. The one who took birth after Lord Ram is called Ramanuja. So Lakshmana is called Ramanuja. So when Lakshmana appeared as younger brother, Lakshman always served Ram. There was no time that Lakshman was there without Lord Ram. Since he appeared after Ram's birth, Lakshman, when he appeared, he was with Lord Ram. And Lakshman disappeared before Ram. So there was no time that Lakshman was not without Ram. All the time being a servant of Lord Ram. Srishtatvam Vanavasaya. Sumitra Mata, the mother of Lakshman, is telling Lakshmana, when we're going to forest, Lakshmana, you are born to live in the forest to serve your brother. Srishta Tvam Vanavasaya. Don't worry about going to forest. Because Lakshman was not told to go to forest. Ram was obliged to go to forest because his father was caught up in a predicament of fulfilling the promise of Kaikeyi. So Kaikeyi asked that Ram should go to forest. She never asked anything about Lakshmana. But nevertheless, Lakshman went to forest. Yes. Okay. So Sumitra was asked that Can I go to the forest by Lakshman? Sumitra Devi was more enthusiastic than Lakshman himself. Ramam Dasharatham Vidhi Mam Vidhi Janakatmajam Ayodhyam Atavim Vidhi Gachathatha Yatha Sukam. So she said, now you don't worry about Dasharath Maharaj, your father. Ram is your father. Ramam Dasharatham Vidhi Mam Vidhi Janakatmajam. Oh, you don't feel that you are going to miss your mother. No, now henceforth, Janaki, the daughter of Janaka Maharaj, she is going to be your mother. Don't worry that you are missing Ayodhya. No, Ayodhya for you henceforth, it will be the forest. Ayodhya Atavi Vidhi Gacha Thatayatha Sukham. And don't go, you should not go like as if that you are forced to go. Sukham, you should be happy in serving Ram. So that is his mother. So everybody understood, including his mother, Lakshman is meant, his constitutional position is to serve Ram. So that was the role Lakshmana took, and he did such a wonderful service. Nobody could imagine anybody can do seva like him. He was all the time for all these 14 years of staying in the forest. He never slept. All the time did service to Ram. In fact, when Ram lost his kingdom of Ayodhya, Lakshman got the kingdom. What kingdom Lakshman got? They say that Lakshman got the kingdom of service to Ram. And Ram lost Ayodhya Samrajya, Lakshmana got Seva Samrajya of serving Ram in the forest with no competition, undisputed Seva. Once Ram asked Lakshman that you make a nice kutir for us to stay in Chitrakuta. So then Lakshman asked the details. Then Ram said that you make a kutir. Kutir means a dwelling place, simple dwelling place in the forest. So Ram said that, okay, you make a dwelling place in such a way that I feel comfortable, Sita is happy, and you also happy. So when Lakshmana heard this, he became very upset. And he became angry at Ram, that why are you saying like this? Ram did not understand that what wrong in my saying. Lakshmana said that you said that you make a bhajan kutir in such a way that I will be happy, Sita will be happy, and Lakshmana, you will also be happy. You said like that. So Ram said, what is wrong in it? Yes, I said like that one. Then Lakshman said that you could have just said that make a bhajan kutir in such a way that, and make a dwelling place in such a way that both of me and Sita will be happy. Why you are including my name in that? That means that if you say that if you mention my name separately, then that means that there is something separate happiness for me other than both of your happiness. If you and Sita Mata is happy, then that itself is sufficient. So why you are taking my happiness separately? That was his complete service attitude and surrender to Ram. So when Ram heard this, Ram was overwhelmed with affection and gratitude. He told Bhavagyena Dharmagyena Kritagyena cha Lakshmana. He said, Lakshmana, that you are serving me with so much love and affection. Bhavagyena, with a bhava. You understood my inner heart. I asked when I say few things, you understood that behind these few things, there are many things are there without me telling. Dharma Gena, your dharma, Ekaleshwara Krishna Hara Sabhubhritya. What is the dharma of a jiva? That they are eternal servant of Krishna, eternal servant of Ram. Giving, Prabhupada says that in the material world, jivas are trying to become a competitor of Krishna. But in the spiritual world, the jivas are cooperator in Krishna's endeavor. So Dharma Gyana, that is a dharma of the jiva. So Ram says that Dharma Gyana cha Lakshmana, that you are acting according to your dharma perfectly. There is no separate happiness for the jiva. Just like that, when you decorate your face, the mirror is automatically, the image in the mirror is automatically decorated. Correct. There is no need to decorate the image of your face in the mirror separately, the reflection of your face in the mirror separately. The mirror reflects whatever in the face. So nobody decorates separately a reflection in the mirror, or nobody decorates separately the photograph. Similarly, our happiness, the devotee's happiness, anyabhilashita shunyam jnana karma tenaptam. That Krishna's happiness is our happiness. So our happiness is a reflective happiness. That means what? When Krishna becomes happy, by saying that, the devotee become happy. So there's no direct happiness for the devotees. It is indirect happiness in the sense that when Krishna becomes happy, seeing that, the devotees become happy. So dharma jnana cha Lakshmana. That is a dharma of the jiva, and perfectly dharma is exhibited by Lakshmana. Kritagyena, Kritagyata means that gratitude. What is a gratitude? Lakshmana is showing that though I was not told to come to forest, only Ram was told to go to forest. But Ram says that just like a fish, when the fish is taken out of water, it cannot live even for a minute. Correct. So similarly, Lakshman says that me without you is like a fish without water. So he pleaded, Lord Ram, I had to come with you. And Ram agreed. And because he pleaded to Ram through Mother Sita, it was easy, and he was taken to forest Kritagyena, and he shows gratitude that you are allowing me to serve you is actually your grace on me. So with gratitude, Kritagyena cha Lakshmana, Bhavagyena. What is Bhava means? That Dasharath Maharaj begotten me after so much of tapasya, of so many years. He didn't have a child. So many years of tapasya, bringing Rishya and performing this Putra Kameshti Yajna. And then finally he brought his son. And after Ram was born, Dasharath was so attached, just like a person who is so poor person or a hungry person, after a lot of waiting and endeavor, if he gets the food, how much he will value it. Similarly, Dasharath Maharaj, after long endeavor, he got such a beautiful son Ram, and so how much care and affection and attention for the details Dasharath Maharaj gave to take care of Ram. So now Ram is telling the Bhavagyana, he understood the Bhava of my father. And then Ram says that Toya putrena nam samprapta. My dear Lakshmana, that you lost your father, but I have not lost my father. Ram is telling that after you serving me like this, I feel that I have not lost my father. Why? If my father would have been alive, this is a Chitrakoot, how much he would take care of me. That more than that, similar to that, you are taking care of me. But Lakshmana, unfortunately, you don't have your father. How come it is? If Ram has father means Lakshmana also have father. If Lakshmana doesn't have father means Ram also should not have father. But Ram is telling that I have not lost my father, but you have lost your father. Why? Because I have not lost my father, because if my father would have been alive, what care I would have got, that care you are giving to me. So I have not lost my father. But if our father would have been alive, how much he would took care of me, he would have taken care of you. That care you are not getting in his absence, but you are giving so much affection for me. That is a love and happiness Ram exhibited in praising Lakshman's service. So that's how Lakshman served Ram. So when Ram appeared in this earth, same Balaram appeared as Lakshmana. Thus he became Ramanuja. At the same time, Lakshmana, being the soldier servant, he also had difficult time, such as he has to do very tough seva. The Bhavagena, being a younger brother, it is congenial for executing great service to Ram, but at the same time, it also gave some heavy price because it is not just a service. It is a service with a proper mood. So the proper mood is based on the relationship. So being Lakshman, being a younger brother, he served Ram as the mode of being a servant is very much reflective in the particular relationship. So he has to obey Ram for everything. But that had given a lot of heavy tasks, lot of difficulties Lakshman underwent. In such occasion that he has to bring Mother Sita to the forest when she was pregnant. Before that, he has to light fire to test Mother Sita's chastity. These things caused pain for him, and he could not do anything because his mood, being younger brother, mean to obey Lord Rama absolutely. So, so in the next incarnation, Lakshman, when Balaram came as with Krishna, he decided I will become the elder brother of Lord, my Lord. So in that way, I will serve my Lord in a such a way that there is no question of any pain the Lord will undergo. He would be only enjoying happiness. So when Mother Sita was tested, it's not that Ram wanted to test, but he also have to undergo the pain of testing Mother Sita, so that he has that example of a king, and that is giving pain to him. But then Lakshman could not stop the pain of Ram as being a servant. And same way, when he was dropping Sita Mata in the forest when she was pregnant, it was not giving happiness either to Mother Sita, even more importantly for Ram. But Lakshman has to do it. So he felt that it is giving more pain to Lakshman to do this kind of service. So next time, same Lakshmana appeared as Balarama's young elder brother. So in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami says that the same Lord appeared in the next time, and Lord appeared as Krishna's elder brother of Krishna, Balaram. So now, in the previous incarnation, Balaram was Ramanuja, and in this incarnation, he made Krishna's Ramanuja. In the previous incarnation, Lakshmana's Ramanuja. Why? He who took birth after Ram is called Ramanuja. Now, in this incarnation, Krishna became Ramanuja, or to put exactly, Balaramanuja. Why? He appeared after Balaram. So, Balaramanuja. Who is Balaramanuja? Krishna. So, Balaramji appeared before Krishna. So, Srimad Bhagavatam tells, so that's why Krishna said, Janma karma cha me divyam yevam yo veti tattvataha. Krishna's birth are so fascinating. How he appeared as Ram, how he appeared as Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna is amazing. And is only way Krishna appears? No, when he appears as Narsingadev, he just came. Being a Narsingadev, if he has to appear like Krishna Ram, he has to be in the womb of a mother, he has to find out a mother, then he has to be in the womb for 10 months, 11 months, 14 months sometimes. Then only he will come out. Then he has to grow, and then he'll perform a lot of, then the killing of demons. It will take long time. As a Ram, it took so many years to kill first demon as Tataka. But when Narsingadev appeared, I cannot do all these things. I had to go and immediately protect Prahlad. So I can't find a mother and enter into her womb and wait for 10 months, 11 months, 14 months. No, I had to just get out of the place immediately. So he just took a pillar, and pillar just break the pillar and came out, a fully grown up Narsingadev. That is Lord. How he appears. Janma karma cha me divyam divine appearance. That's why Divyam Krishna says. If any children take birth, oh, there are some kids who come out of the womb of mother earlier than 9 months, 8 months, 7 months, 6 months, but that is considered as miscarriage, or they will come with immature growth, and it is considered as a misery. So they had to come exactly at this particular month, then it is considered as healthy. If child is going to take birth in 7 months, means it's alarm. All the doctors run around and do incubator, whatever they do. So, but Krishna, he can appear on the spot as Narsingadev. And same Lord can appear after 10 months, after 14 months. But it's not that when he appears after 14 months, he is different. And when he appears suddenly, is less power. No. Narsingadev appeared just like that. Sthambe sabhayam namragam namanusham satyam vidhatum rajabhritya bhashitam vyaptim cha bhuteshu akileshu chatmana. One who is expanded into every living being's heart. He appeared in one place, Thambhe Sabhayam Namrigam Namansham. He just appeared on the spot to protect Prahlad. He is not waiting that much eagerness or twara or anxiety Lord has that I had to go and protect Prahlad. He appeared on the spot, correct? So in this way, Lord appearance are divine. Janma karma chame divyam. That is one particular divinity of Lord Nrsimha's appearance, Ram's appearance, Krishna's appearance. Now Balaramji. So in as Lakshmana appeared, he appeared after Ram. Now Balaramji appears before. But either Lakshmana appears after Ram or Balaramji appears before Krishna, but both are meant to give pleasure to the Lord, to serve the Lord. That's why they are called Sevaka Bhagavan. So Balaramji entered the womb of Devaki before the appearance of Krishna. And when Balaramji entered the womb of Devaki, then Yogamaya has been told by the Lord that you have to go and take the Sankarshna who entered in Devaki's womb. You have to attract that baby and put that child in the womb of Rohini. So Prabhupada said it was a difficult task. Taking how one can take Balaramji out of one place and take him to another place. It's not easy thing. So that task, difficult task was given to Yogamaya. Even now also, if you all go to Puri Yatra, many of you might have visited Puri Ratha Yatra. When the deities comes out of the temple, the deity of Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, they come out of the temple 2 times. One is for Snana Yatra, another is for Ratha Yatra, correct? So, of course, when they come only once from their altar. For Snana Yatra time, they come to the Snana Vedi, they come out, and then when they after the Snana Yatra, when they go back, they don't ascend into the altar, they stay below the altar. They become sick, and they go to sick room. They don't go to the same altar from where they came. And then after the sickness is over, they directly go to the Ratha Yatra. And after Ratha Yatra is over, they'll come back to the temple and again get back to their main altar, Ratna Vedi. Throughout the year, we see, wherever we see, there they again go back. So, nevertheless, they come out of the temple, outside the temple, so that anybody can see them. That happens twice. One is for Snana Yatra and this for Ratha Yatra. So, when the Lord comes out of Snana Yatra, first deity to come out of the altar is Lord Balaram. Balaramji comes out. Of course, before Balaramji comes, Sudarshan also comes. So anyway, Balaramji comes first. After that, Sudarshan comes, then Subhadra, then Jagannath comes. So when first Balaramji comes as Balaram, Srila Prabhupada tells the meaning of Balaram. What is the meaning of Balaram? Balaram, Baladeva, Balabhadra. Bhadra means auspiciousness. Bala means strength. So Balabhadra means who is auspicious, who has a powerful strength. Balarama. Rama means happiness. He who brings happiness to the residents of Gokula, Vrindavan, and who is reservoir of all pleasures, Rama, Balarama. Baladeva is Deva because he is under his divinity, under his existential potency, as Adhara Shakti, all the pastimes of Krishna is taking place in Goloka Vrindavana. So Balaramji comes out first. When Balaramji comes out, then how to bring Balaramji from one place, from the inside temple to the Snana Vedi, hundreds and hundreds of well-built Daityapatis, they carry Balaram. And if you have been to that particular festival called Pahandi, and Balaramji is being carried by these Daityapatis, when Balaramji descends down, people can hear tremor and kind of a thunderous impact on the mountain of Nilachala. So, why? Especially when he climbs down in the steps. And Balaramji was carried by the Daityapatis, they carry him, and from one step to the second step, Balaramji glides down, and as he touches from the top, the upper step to the lower step, and there will be a big sound, boom. What is the sound? The Balaramji descending down. Bala, heavy Balaram. So then the sound is audible in spite of all his gongs are being played and the mridang is being played. So then when I heard first time this sound during Pahandi festival, I thought maybe it's just my imagination. But then again, it is like 8-10 steps, Balaramji descends. Again, boom, big sound came. So then we matched. The sound is coming whenever Balaramji is stepping from one step to another step. There is practically you can feel below the feet some kind of vibration, tremor kind of thing. Then then I asked some other devotees, are you able to hear that? And he also given attention, he could see that. They also could hear the sound. Boom, Balaram is heavy sound. The whole mountain, it was some kind of sound is coming. That heavy deity. So Balaram is heavy. So the pandas are struggle. It's for us, it looks like, oh, Balaram is swaying. When the movement of Jagannath, Balaram, Subhadra is also mentioned. The movement of Jagannath is called Jula Pahandi. It's like a Jula. Nowadays, during Balaram Jayanti, Julan Yatra is going on everywhere. Julan means swinging back and forth. So, Jagannath Pahandi. Pahandi means the way of bringing Lord to the chariot. Lord's movement is called Pahandi. So, Jagannath is moving, it's considered Jula Pahandi. Jula Pahandi means like a swaying of a swing. Balramji goes left, right, he moves, he just floats in the air. And the pandas, practically he floats in the embrace of the Daityapadis pandas and he just sways left, right, and just comes. Sometimes he turns right, sometimes he turns left, sometimes he moves, sometimes he lies, sometimes he gets up. So it's called Jula Pahandi, they call the local devotees called Jula Pahandi. But when they talk about Balaramji's Pahandi, they call it a Darpa Pahandi. Darpa means just like an proud elephant, the gait of an elephant, how it walks. Can anybody challenge me? Hey, I'm coming, get out of my way. How that pride shown by an elephant, gait of an elephant. So that is the way Balaramji's Pahandi takes place. Balaramji is heavier, very heavy, and it just comes like, who can challenge me? I am the greatest. I am the supreme personality of God. Like that, he comes Darpa Pahandi. So, by the time these pandas bring Balaramji from one place to another place, for us it is like beautiful sight and excitement. But then those who are carrying the Lord, you can see how much struggling, how much it's practically they have to struggle so much, hundreds and hundreds of pandas. one Balaramji to carry him hundreds of pandas. And he moves slowly this side, that side, and 100 people carrying the rope. They had to pull one side, from the other side they had to push him, another side they had to lift him. And then when he lift, be so heavy, then when he put a next step, boom, the sound comes. It just vibrates at least for around 50, 100 meters around the deities. Somebody you can stay close to the, as much as possible close to that area, you can hear that sound, boom. And then Chaitanya Chaitanya mentioned that when Balaramji descends, there's a thunder sound can be heard when he moves from one place to another place. Previously, they would keep this dhuli pillows, and so that the impact on the ground should not hurt Balaram. So when Balaram or Jagannath, when descend from one step to another step, they would descend on the big pillows, short pillows, because of the heavy descent. The pillow would break, and the cotton which is inside the pillow will come out and flying. And that makes big sound, boom. The sound is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now also we can hear, though the pillows are not used. So that is impact. So that is a Darpa Pahandi. Balaramji comes out. Why is coming out? He is coming in the Darpa Pahandi because now I am going there, so that my brother is coming. My Lord Jagannath is coming. Krishna is coming behind me, and I should make sure everything is well for him. So he is going ahead in the front. So either Lakshman is coming as Ramanuja after Ram, means that first my master should go, then I should come behind him. Just like when the ministers or the prime minister, chief minister, president comes, he comes in the front, the servants follow him, correct? So in that mode, Lakshman is coming after Ram as Ramanuja. But then when Balaram comes as Balarama, when Krishna comes as Balaramanuja, Balaram comes in the front. That's how Krishna can be Balaramanuja. But here he comes just like a servant who comes and makes things ready before the master comes to the place. Just like in the world also, before the president, prime minister, chief minister comes, the servant goes and arranges everything so that he can walk in, correct? The securities are front of the minister's dignitary, correct? So that is the mood, either before or after. The mood is of service. Ekaleshwara Krishna Arasabhritya. Krishna is the master or a servant. So that is the mood Balaramji is descending, either from the spiritual world or the pastime of Pratyatra. So that heavy Balaramji was told by the Lord to Yogamaya that Balaramji, you should attract him and take him from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. That was a task. It's an ordinary task. Nobody can do that. Yogamaya can do. So Yogamaya was given the task. Attract Balaram, who has entered the womb of Devaki, and take that Balaram and transfer the womb in the womb of Rohini. So Balaramji appeared in the womb of Devaki, and Devaki got up. We felt some kind of miscarriage or something, but she was afraid what happened. But then the child was moved from Devaki's womb, and the child was brought inside the womb of Rohini. That's so that he becomes Sankarshana. Sankarshana, when he has been attracted. He was attracted from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. Sankarshana. And Rohini Devi is eternal mother in Goloka Vrindavana of Balaramji. So Rohini got Balaramji in her womb. Child was in the womb. Just like Krishna Lila, Krishna appeared in Mathura, in the jail at night 12 o'clock, Kamsa's prison. At the same time, Krishna also appeared as a child of Mother Yashoda in Gokula. That is Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas. They say that Krishna appeared. It's not that Krishna is a son of Devaki, but not son of Yashoda. Yashoda is just a foster mother. That is common understanding, but the understanding of the Brajavasis, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, is that Krishna was simultaneously born as a son of Yashoda as well as a son of Devaki. But what happened was, when Vasudeva brought the child Krishna from Mathura, and that child entered into the body of already born child, that is Krishna, as a child of Mother Yashoda. So similarly, when Rohini was already pregnant with the child, Balaramji was there in Rohini's womb. But then when Yogamaya brought Balaramji from Devaki's womb back to Rohini's womb, both babies, they merged together. So in this way, Rohini Maya is the eternal mother of Balaram. In this way, Balaramji entered into his womb. So because Balaramji entered inside the Devaki's womb become proper place. Our acharyas explained the 6 children who was born from Devaki's womb, first 6 children, they are considered the 6 anarthas of the devotees. So the 6 children who are killed by Kamsa are representing 6 anarthas. So when the anarthas are destroyed, that means Devaki's womb become free from the unwanted elements, it becomes pure, then that is not sufficient for Krishna to appear. Absence of dirt is not qualification for the room being very proper place. No, person cleans the room, but that's not sufficient. One should decorate the room, the proper flower decoration or different decorations, or keep it very nicely ventilated, paint with proper aromatic arrangements, then it becomes very pleasurable place. Merely absence of dirt or absence of unwanted thing is not sufficient, even in the material standard. Similarly, the 6 children was destroyed. That means the womb become clean, but it is not fit place for Krishna to appear. Then Baladev appeared in Devaki's womb, then it become a fit place for Krishna to ascend. So by Baladev's appearance, that becomes Shuddha Sattva. When the 6 children are taken out, they are considered as the Rajas and Tamas is gone, it becomes Sattva. But then Balaram's descent makes it Shuddha Sattva. It becomes not only clean place, but it's a fit place for Krishna to appear. That's why Krishna appeared after, as a 7th child, Balaramji appeared, and as an 8th child, Krishna appeared. As a 7th child, it can be considered as Balaramji was shifted from Devaki's womb to Rohini. Then, as the 8th child, is the Krishna's appearance. So similarly, Vrindavan also, before Lord Krishna appeared, Balaramji appeared both in Mathura and Vrindavan, so that Krishna can come perform his pastimes. So in this way, the mood of Balaram in Krishna Lila is that he appears before Krishna and makes arrangements. He acts in such a way that he will add to Krishna's pleasure according to the particular mood and necessary. Some places Balaramji act like a servant. Some places he act as obedient servant. Some places he act as a his elder brother, friend. Sometimes he acts as motherly, chastises Krishna. Sometimes he disagrees with Krishna. So in this way, Balaramji's mood is of that enthusiastic mood of serving Krishna in various ways. So in Vrindavan, Balaramji appears like that. So this is some understanding regarding Balaram Tattva in our Gaudiya Vaishnava. But since he also needs to discuss some pastime stories also. Oh, already our time up. I thought it was some stories. Hare Krishna. Okay, I'll tell at least one story. Okay, well, Krishna Balaramji appeared before Krishna, and they performed so many pastimes together, starting with stealing of the butter, herding the cows. All the time Balaramji goes with Krishna. But one day it's happened that Balaramji did not go with Krishna. Balaramji was held back because it was a birthday ceremony of Balaramji. Krishna alone went to the forest. So that was a time it's happened that there was a snake, Kaliya, was spoiling the whole lake. and Krishna was, Balaramji was not there. So Krishna entered the lake of Kaliya, and it so happened that the Kaliya coiled Krishna, and the news spread. Everybody came to Vrindavan. Everybody came, run back to. The news came to Vrindavan, to Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda Maya. Everybody came and started going towards Kaliya to protect Krishna. So when everybody came near Kaliya, it was so poisonous. People are fainting, and that time Nanda Maharaj decided to enter into the Kaliya lake to save Krishna. Mother Yashoda fainted. So everybody is so much of anxiety and confusion and so much of chaotic condition, except one person, that was Balaramji. Balaramji understood that nothing happened to Krishna. So Balaramji's service at that time is to stop anybody entering into the Kalidaha, and he gave them assurance that don't worry, it's a matter of time, it's just a water snake, and Krishna is going to come victorious. And he encouraged everybody and stopped them doing further, taking further difficult steps. So sometime Balaramji takes a back seat and he just add a flavor in Krishna's pastime. Krishna, you perform the pastime of killing Kali, subduing Kali, dancing and subduing Kali and giving a good lesson to Kali. Balaramji just stays behind and makes sure that for no other Vrajavasis are getting suffered in between Krishna dealing with the demons. Mostly Krishna deals the demons out of sight of the parents and Vrajavasis, only covered by sometimes. So Balaramji took a back seat and protected the Vrajavasis, and Krishna freely performed his pastime of Kaliya. Some other places, Krishna tells Balaramji, you take the front seat, such as the pastime of Pralamba. So one demon called Pralambasura, when Krishna and Balaram, they were so happily playing in Vrindavan, covered boys. So there was, Vrindavan was so nice, whether summer or winter, it was full of green grasses, various kinds of flowers are blooming there. What are the flowers? There is Kalhara, Kanjala, Utpala flowers were there. And this, when the air is coming from the Yamuna, going above these flowers, the aroma of these flowers are carried by this, the aromatic pollen are carried by these water particles. The wind is carrying those water particles and becomes so cooling and so fragrant. So during the summer season also, Vrindavan becoming very, very, nobody felt the heat of Vrindavan because its cooling effect was there. It's like an automatic air condition. So Prabhupada says Vrindavan is such a nice place. Flowers are always blooming. And even various kinds of beautiful decorated deers were there, birds are chirping, peacocks are crowing and dancing, bees are humming, cuckoos are singing nicely in 5 kinds of tunes. In such a Vrindavan, Krishna is a reservoir of pleasure, and Krishna was playing his flute. Balaramji was next to him, and that was a beautiful atmosphere of Vrindavan forest. And Krishna Balaram, they're walking in the midst of the newly grown leaves of the trees, and the flowers of the trees, they resemble like a peacock feathers. And the garland and those flowers are taken and they made those flowers as a garland. And Krishna Balaram were decorated with those garlands. The garlands had kunda flower, the garlands a lotus flower, tulasi leaves, the garland have other flowers, Vaijayanti garland. Sometimes Krishna Balaram face are decorated with various minerals of Vrindavan, various colors. Sometimes they were dancing, singing. Sometimes they are just playingly wrestling with one another. Sometimes Krishna danced and the boys sang. Sometimes the boys danced and Krishna sang. One covered boy bugled this buffalo horn, and some other boy clapped hands. And somebody said, Krishna, dear brother, you are dancing very nicely. So in this way, these boys are also happily playing with Krishna Balaram. So at this age, neither Krishna and Balaram, they underwent hair cutting ceremony. It was much smaller age. Their hairs are like a crow feathers. They are young kids playing nicely. So the boys were jumping and fighting with each other in friendly way. So then sometimes Krishna would praise them, my dear friends, you're all dancing very nicely, singing very nicely. But sometimes the boys would take amalaki fruits and that is their ball. And sometimes they throw the amalaki fruits, and other boys would, before it comes down to the ground, they stuck that fruit with another fruit in the air itself. Sometimes they play blind man's bluff. Sometimes they imitated the deer, sometimes they imitated the frog jumping behind them on the water. When the monkeys were sitting and looking in other direction, the boy should go behind and sit close to the monkeys without his knowledge. And when monkeys happened to turn back and you would see another somebody sitting, it become afraid and runs. And the boy should also imitate the monkeys and run behind it. In this way, they are so happily and joyfully playing along the rivers of along the banks of Yamuna river. So when this mood was like this, the boy Krishna Balaram when they're playing, at that time there was a great demon called Pralambasura. Induced by Kamsa, he appeared, he joined Krishna Balaram's party in disguise like another cowherd boy. So he disguised himself as a cowherd boy so that nobody will understand him. And he joined them. And other boys, they thought that he is also one amongst them. So they welcomed him. Oh, my dear friend, please come. But Krishna understood that, this is a demon. So Krishna was thinking how to kill him. But externally, Krishna welcomed him as a friend. Oh, my dear friend. Krishna said, it is good that you have come to take part in our games. So then Krishna called all his friends and told them, now we shall play in pairs. So Krishna himself simultaneously thinking how to kill him. At the same time, Krishna welcomed him. Let us play in pairs. So pairs means one pair is challenging another pair. So they decided that we have two pairs, and whichever pair wins, they should carry the defeated pair should carry the winner pair in their shoulder. So what are the two teams? Naturally, one team headed by Krishna, another team is Balaram. Now also children when they play game, they make Krishna Balaram team, correct? So that was the beginning. So party of Balaram had Sridhama, Vrishabha, and Krishna team had other boys. So in this game, the Balaramji's team became victorious. Krishna team got defeated. So because Krishna team defeated, the demon Pralamba entered Krishna's team. So he has to carry Balaram's team members. So then Pralambasura decided that I will carry Balaram. Why? Because Krishna is very powerful. So I will be carry Balaram. And because I am the defeated party, and I will not keep Balaram in front of Krishna, I will take him secluded place and there I will go and kill Balaram. When Balaramji dies, Krishna will also automatically die. Thinking like this, he took Balaramji on his shoulder, then he carried Pralambasura as a coward boy, carried Balaramji on his shoulder. And this demon was very powerful, he was carrying Balaram. So Balaramji was compared to a mountain. Balaram, as like we discussed in the Jagannath Theatra, how Balaram is like really so heavy, doom sound comes. Mountain, really mountain for the literally mountain. So this Pralamba, who thought that Balaramji is a small boy, I will take him and kill him, he felt very heavy. So then, in order to carry that heavy burden, this coward boy Pralamba, he started increasing his size. So then, when he increased his size, he became like a demon. He was decorated with a golden helmet, and earrings were golden. And the demon is dark. So it was like the demon's body is a dark cloud, and his helmet is like a golden helmets, and earrings are like a lightning. And top of that, Balaram is pure white, is like a moon. It was beautiful sight. So his body is actually competing with the clouds. His eyes were dazzling like a blazing fire. Mouth was flashing with sharpened teeth. So in this way, Balaramji was being carried. Balaramji was enjoying, but then Balaramji understood that this is something different is happening. So Balaramji was surprised in the beginning by the demon's appearance, and he began to wonder Suddenly, what happened? This coward boy become a demon like this. Oh, then he understood. Okay, now he wanted to kill me. Let me listen to him. He's trying to cheat Krishna. I will teach him a lesson. So then, thinking in this way with a clear mind, Balaramji he struck the head of the demon with his strong fist. Bhagavatam gives example. Prabhupada and Krishna book say just like the king of the demigods, Indra, how he struck the mountain's wings. Previously, mountain would fly. So similarly, he struck the head of the demon with his strong fist, just as the king of the heavenly planet strikes a mountain with his thunderbolt. So in this way, being stricken by Balaram, the demon fell down dead, just like a snake with his smashed head, and then blood started pouring from his mouth. So when Pralamba fell dead, he made a big sound, so huge that sound it sounded as if a great hill mountain fell down. Then other boys heard the sound. They rushed to the spot, and there they saw uh, the ghastly scene of the demon with his ghastly body and blood all around. And Balaramji came unhurt and with victorious. Everybody praised Balaram. Well done, sadhu, sadhu. Well done, well done. And everybody embraced Balaram with great affection. Nothing happened to Balaramji. And then they all felt that even though they're praising Balaramji's strength, but their affection to Balaramji is that, oh, nothing happened to Balaram. He is returning from the mouth of the death, and everybody embraced Balaramji and congratulated him and offered their affection and praises to Balaramji. And they showered, the demigods all showered flowers on Balaramji's body. In this way, Pralamba was killed by Balaramji. So the whole Vrindavan pastime, and Prabhupada would hear the pastime of demons being killed by Krishna Balaram. Many times Prabhupada, when you during massage or during prasadam time, Shrutakirti Prabhu would recite Krishna book, and when demons pastimes would come, Prabhupada would practically, it's his own book only, but Prabhupada would go into the Leela and he would slap his thigh and laugh, and Krishna killed the demon. Prabhupada becomes so ecstatic. And afterwards, when Shrutakirti Prabhu, whenever opportunity comes for reading Krishna book, he would take those chapters which involves Krishna Balaram killing demons, so that Prabhupada will become very happy. In this way, these are the pastimes of Krishna Balaram, where Krishna and Balaram, their love for Brajavasis, love for their friends, their relatives, uh, their parents, their cows. This is what Vrindavan all about. Vrindavan is nothing but the exchange of love of Krishna towards Brajavasis and Brajavasis' love towards Krishna and Balaram. So, as a catalyst, the demons would come by the arrangement of the Leela potency of Krishna. So, when demons are killed, Krishna becomes satisfied that Balaramji came victorious. So, in this way, these demons are also compared to the anarthas. So, Pralamba is compared to the lust in the heart. How much ever the Prabhupada says in one lecture that one of the greatest impediment for our Krishna consciousness is the lusty desires and the attraction towards opposite sex. That is one of the greatest impediment. So that impediment of lust is represented by Pralamba. Pralamba is the representative of that lust. That lust can be destroyed only by Krishna. Doesn't destroy directly that particular anartha. Its Guru destroys. So Balaramji is Guru Tattva. So Balaramji, Guru is a manifestation of Balaramji. So Balaram only can destroy this anartha fully. When Balaramji destroys that anartha, that demon, then only we can go to Krishna. Vishaya Chadiya Habe. When the Vishaya, our lust towards enjoying these worldly things will go away. Kabe Hame Haribo Sri Vrindavan. Then only we can enter Vrindavan Dham. So in order to enter Vrindavan Dham, only to get Balaramji's mercy. And that Balaramji's mercy is accessible in this age of Kali through the manifestation of Nityananda Prabhu. That's why in our Krishna Balaram temple, every temple, most of the temples, Srila Prabhupada introduce Gaur Nitai worship. First approach Nityananda Prabhu, Balaramji, Same Balaramji, he killed the demons in Krishna Lila, and the same Balaram in him. Balaram hoilo nitai. When Nityananda Prabhu came, he was taking the same trina by which he killed Romarshana Sutta. He keeps on his mouth and he fell at the feet of the people. Sometimes they insult him, they speak ill against him. Still, he would go towards them, fall at their feet, pay obeisances to them. Please chant Krishna's name, worship Krishna. Krishna is your wealth. Krishna is your life and soul. Lord Gauranga is giving this message to all of you. Please take Krishna's name, chant Gaura's name. This Nityananda pleads. He was getting beaten by Jagai Madhai, but still Nityananda is pleading. So that is only hope for this Kali Yuga people, conditioned souls, that we have to get mercy of Balaramji. That easily accessible through Nityananda Prabhu's grace. When we get Nityananda Prabhu's grace, Balaramji's grace, then access to Radha Krishna pastimes are very easy. Then we can enter. That's why Prabhupada, we established Gaur Nitai, then second altar Krishna Balaram, then Radha Krishna. So tomorrow is tomorrow or today we are celebrating Balaram Jayanti. So let us pray to Balaramji that he mercifully destroy the lust of Pralamba and other demons in our hearts, so that we will get enthusiasm and an opportunity to serve the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, the lotus feet of our parampara, lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. In this way, give pleasure to Krishna and give in the footsteps of Nityananda Prabhu, we can also expand this Krishna conscious mode. ISKCON, Prabhupada said, is expansion of Mahaprabhu's Leela, is expansion of Goloka. So, if you want to expand the preaching vision, you need to get Balaram special. Hare Krishna. I think we have exhausted our time. All patiently.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. You are very beautifully class to explain the pastimes of Nityananda Prabhu and preparing the mode from Balaram Purnima. Dear devotees, if you have any questions or realizations, please go ahead. I don't see any questions. So with your permission, can you close the call?
Prabhuji, I had a question, if I may.
Yes, Mataji, please go ahead. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Gaur Nitai Ki Jai. Thank you so much for the wonderful class, Prabhuji. I had a question, which actually we were pondering yesterday upon, is that why did Prabhu Nityananda, during the fight of Kurukshetra, took side of Duryodhan? If there is any more deeper understanding to that, please.
So, as we said that when he appeared to Lakshmana, the role was as a younger brother. But when he appeared as Balaram, many times Krishna Balaram will have disagreement and a different kind of opinion. Not just one place, many places. So that enhances the pastimes, enhances the mood. That's why Krishna Lila is more colorful than Ram Lila. Ram Lila is whatever Ram says, everybody obeys. But Krishna, it's not like that. Krishna has to work hard, struggle hard to keep up with Balaramji. And that's what Balaram is expected to do when before Duryodhan fighting pastime. Also, when Krishna was trying to give his own sister Shubhadra marriage with Arjuna, Balaramji was disagreeing. So Krishna should do a lot of endeavor, a lot of things to pacify Balaramji. Krishna told Arjuna, he comes as a sannyasi in disguise. And then when Arjuna was told by Krishna to kidnap Shubhadra, Balaramji becomes very upset. And then Krishna said to Shubhadra that let you drive the chariot and Arjuna be in the back of the seat. Generally, in kidnapping cases, the person who is kidnapping, he would drive the chariot, correct? But here, Shubhadra was driving the chariot because Krishna's plan was that two things, that when Arjuna is not driving the chariot, he can fight whoever stops him. Second, when Balaramji says that and complains that Arjuna is kidnapping Subhadra, Krishna can tell that, see, who is driving the chariot? Subhadra is driving the chariot. So one devotee said. So when Krishna showed Balaram that, my dear brother, if Arjuna is kidnapping our sister, then he should be driving the chariot and Subhadra should be shouting. But here you see Subhadra herself is happily driving the chariot and Arjuna is sitting in the backside. So then Balaramji cannot say anything. So in this way, Krishna plans and he is all the time waiting and Balaramji disagrees how to counteract him. So that gives rasa in the past times. Also in the episode of Rukmi, when Krishna kidnapped Rukmini, Krishna was about to kill Rukmi. So that time Rukmini pleads and then Krishna just disfigures him, insults him. So at that time Balaramji supports Rukmini. So in this way, Balaramji makes Rukmini very comfortable. And other places, if you see in the past time of Duryodhan, Balaramji takes side of Duryodhan. But that also enhances the pastimes and Krishna has to pacify him. Krishna has to give him a lot of logical reason. Finally, the understanding of Balaramji is that whatever disagreement, finally Balaramji agrees to Krishna. That's the beauty of the past. So here Krishna, Balaramji shows that that whatever comes, whether you, sometimes our seva becomes easy or difficult, sometimes there is a apparent disagreement, either in the conditioned state or in the constitutional conditioned state, mind becomes very crazy, it disagrees, it disobeys, it becomes very tired. So we have to do somehow or other, irrespective of all these difficulties, we have to please Krishna. To please Krishna, whatever it takes, I will do. So Balaramji is setting example, okay, it's not pleasing to me, but I will do everything for Krishna's satisfaction. So constitutional position also, when you're liberated also, that time mind and senses doesn't give any difficulties. But in the spiritual world also, Prabhupada said there can be, sometimes there is jealousy, sometimes there is envy, sometimes there is competition. But, and Prabhupada gives example, just like a political parties in this world. One political party, and Prabhupada asks, which political party in America you have? And people answer, Republican Party. You got 2 parties, 3 parties. But though both parties are against each other, but the idea is that both parties want to serve the nation, or at least suppose what is present politics supposed to serve the nation. That's the idea of parties. So the parties may be varying different. Similarly, in our constitutional position also, there may be different parties, different disagreements. Left side camp, right side camp. But the idea is that we have to please Krishna. So here Balaramji is giving a colorful example that, oh, I feel this is correct, this is not proper, but Krishna wants, okay, that we agree. And so that makes things very colorful and interesting. Otherwise, it becomes mechanical, like a Shantarasa. Okay, whatever you do, I will just do. So these are some of the reasons. There may be many more reasons. This is what it comes to my mind.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Wonderful, wonderful explanation. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for so beautiful question. I don't see any further questions. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, once again for a very beautiful class. And we look forward for your association again in the near future. Dear devotees, let us offer obeisances to Prabhuji. Vancha kalpataudhesha kripa sindhubhya
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि
वैष्णव की जय प्रभुपाद की जय
श्री बलराम जयंती महोत्सव की जय
राधे राधे
Nityananda Prabhu ji ki jai.
Thank
Thank you so much, Prabhu.